From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Well, heavy to severe thunderstorms and potentially flooding rain are on the way for the plains, the Mississippi Valley, and the Great Lakes into this Easter weekend. Travel and your outdoor plans may be disrupted with locally dangerous conditions expected in places, especially where storms occur after dark. Now, on Tuesday, the risk of severe weather will broaden from southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois, extending east through western and central New York and northwestern Pennsylvania and southwestern to central Oklahoma into parts of central Texas. That is a large swath, 1,400 miles long. AccuWeather's Brandon Buckingham said that Tuesday's storms may bring some large hail, damaging wind, and a few tornadoes, with the greatest concentration from southern Michigan to northeast Illinois, the northern parts of Indiana, and Ohio. The AccuWeather local Storm Max wind gust for Tuesday is 85. Now, on Wednesday, the severe weather threat is forecast to shift south and consolidate over the plains and parts of the Mississippi Valley. Severe weather is anticipated from central Texas through central and southeastern Kansas into southwestern and central Missouri. As on Tuesday, a more concentrated zone of severe storms with large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a few tornadoes is forecast. Now, that zone is likely to extend from north-central Texas, including Dallas, into central and northeastern Oklahoma, including Tulsa and Oklahoma City. Farther to the east, heavy thunderstorms will drench portions of the Ohio Valley and the mid-Atlantic region on Wednesday, along with downpours that can slow travel. Some storms may produce winds strong enough to break tree branches and send, recycling bins and trash cans and anything that's not really tied down and doesn't have a lot of weight flying. Now, the risk of severe weather will continue across parts of the Mississippi Valley and the plains Thursday and Friday, with Thursday's storms capable of producing strong wind gusts and hail from northern Arkansas to southern Michigan. Friday, the severe weather threat will shift farther southwest as another storm moves out of the Rockies. And by Friday night, the severe weather threat zone will extend from central Texas to southwestern Iowa. The strongest storms on Friday may produce high wind gusts, hail, and a few tornadoes. As the parent storm lifts northeast across the Great Lakes this weekend, a trailing cold front will trigger drenching showers and locally severe thunderstorms as it pushes eastward and southward across the Mississippi Valley and the Appalachians. Each round of showers and thunderstorms may bring localized flash and urban flooding. When downpours repeat daily and every other day, the risk of small stream flooding and significant rises on some rivers will persist. A general 1 to 4 inches of rain is forecast this week from Texas and the north-central Gulf to the Great Lakes and central Appalachians, with locally higher amounts of up to 6 inches possible. While not all of the rain will fall at once, multiple rounds of disruptive rainfall are likely. In drought-stricken areas, this repeated rainfall may bring some relief and reduce the risk of some spring wildfires in those areas. While much of the central and the southern plains and the Mississippi Valley face downpours and severe weather, winter will stage a comeback across the northern tier of the central and northeastern U.S., bringing widespread snow and ice. Part of the same storm breaking down the 2-week-long record heat wave in parts of the West will track toward the upper Midwest by midweek. At the same time, a fresh surge of cold air will push southward from Canada. Beginning Wednesday across parts of South Dakota and Nebraska, wintry precipitation will expand east-northeast Wednesday into Thursday across the northern Great Lakes, central Ontario, southern Quebec, and the northern tier of New England. The most dangerous aspect of the storm will be ice accumulation on trees and power lines. Now, generally, it takes about a quarter an inch of ice accretion or more to cause extensive tree damage and widespread power outages. That is a possibility from northeastern Iowa to northern Maine, including parts of northern Michigan that were hit hard by multiple feet of lake-effect snow this past winter. Now, the same storm will also bring accumulating snow and slippery travel near and just north of the icy zone. A swath of moderate to heavy snow is forecast from central South Dakota through southwestern, central, and northeastern Minnesota to northwestern Wisconsin and Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Because the snow is likely to be wet and clinging, it can also weigh down those trees and the power lines, similar to the ice threat farther to the southeast. As another storm moves from the west into southern Canada over Easter weekend, a new zone of snow and ice will affect parts of Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, northern Michigan, and far northern Maine. Somewhat warmer air will push into areas affected by snow and ice across parts of Ontario, upstate New York, and central Wisconsin, triggering a thaw that may help with storm cleanup. As rounds of snow and ice affect the northern portions of the central states and the northern tier of the Northeast, additional hazards are likely to develop. Rounds of heavy rain and severe thunderstorms will occur farther south into the Easter weekend. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, be weather aware, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.